Hey y'all, it's Crystal here from Christico Design. Today we're working up the Rina Cowl. This is a simple knit cowl. We'll be knitting it with bulky number 5 chunky yarn and 8mm US size 11 knitting needles. I recommend using a 16-inch cable for this knit. You can use longer if you're comfortable doing magic loop, which is what you'll see me do here since I'll just be knitting a small sample for you. We're going to cast on 70. I'll start with a slip knot on my needle, which will count as my first stitch. I'm going to use the knitted cast on here. So this means I'll knit this slip knot. Twist it, slide it on to my left-hand needle. Knit that stitch. Twist and slide it on. Knit that stitch, and I'll continue knitting until I've cast on 70 or a stitch multiple of 5. Again, we're knitting in the round here. We'll come back together when I have cast on my stitches. Okay, again, if you are using the 16-inch cable and casting on 70 stitches, then you'll fill your cable up and you'll be able to join in the round quite easily. I'm just doing a small sample of 25 stitches here, so I am quickly going to do magic loop setup. If you are also using a longer cable, I will link up a magic loop tutorial for you. Okay, so now we are ready to start with round 1. I'm going to knit the first stitch on my left needle to join in the round. Knit the second stitch. Yarn over. I'm going to knit 2 together. And then I'm going to slip 1. And then I'll repeat those 5 stitches. Knit 2. Yarn over, knit 2 together. Slip 1. And then just keep repeating that all the way around. Okay, for round 2, we are just going to knit all. Now we start round 3. Either your yarn tail is your stitch marker, or you can add a beginning of round stitch marker. For the first stitch, I'm going to slip 1. knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2. And that will be my repeat around. Slip 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2. Just keep repeating that to the end. Round 4, we knit all. And you repeat rounds 1 through 4 until your cowl is about 8 inches tall or to your desired height. Once you have reached your height, we are ready to bind off. You'll want to start your bind off after a round 1 or round 3. I'll use a simple basic bind off, but I'm going to pull up a little loose when I release my stitches, so I'm sure I don't bind off too tightly. Okay, here I am at the end, my very last stitches to bind off. You can see it's loose enough that it's stretchy and it's not going to be too tight. Now on my last stitch I will bind off and then pull up a long loop and cut my yarn. Now with my yarn needle and tail, I'm going to join this last stitch together and weave away this end. And I'll do the same on my cast on edge. Join this up here to fix the jog. Once all my ends are weaved away, it's time to block my beautiful cowl, and then it'll be ready to wear.